pretend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod the path that few have trod. Did Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleeting Street. He kept the shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved. My Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleeting Street.
Mr. Todd, sir.
You are young. Life has been kind to you. You will learn. It is here we go our several ways. Farewell, Anthony. I will not soon forget the good ship Bountiful, nor the young man who saved my life.
There is no cause to thank me for that, sir. It would have been a poor Christian indeed who would have spotted you pitching and tossing on that raft and not given me alarm.
There's many a Christian who have done just that and not lost a wink's sleep over it either.
Then I would just like to split me off, Mr.
beg your indulgence, boy, my mind is far from easy. For in these once familiar streets I feel the chill of ghostly shadows everywhere. Forgive me.
There is nothing to forgive.
Farewell, Anthony.
Mr. Todd, before we part,
What is it?
I have honored my promise never to question you. Whatever brought you to that sorry shipwreck is your affair, and yet, over the many weeks of our voyage home, I've come to think of you as a friend. And if trouble lies ahead for you in London, if you need any help or money...
No. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and a vermin of the world's inhabited, and its morals aren't worth like a pig or a spit, and it goes by the name of landsman. At the top of the hole sits a privileged few, making mock of the vermin in the lower zoo, through beauty and filth and greed. I too have sailed the world and seen its wonders, for the cruelty of man is as wondrous as true, but there's no place like London. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive. There was another man who saw that she was beautiful, a pious culture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. And there was nothing but to wait, and she would fall so soft, so young, so lost, and oh, so beautiful.
The lady, sir, did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know. Now leave me, Anthony. There's somewhere I must go, something I must find out now. And alone.
But surely we will meet again before I am off to Plymouth.
If you want, you may well find me around Fleet Street. I wouldn't bother. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabitants.
My customer. Oh, wait, you rush, you hurry? You gave me such a fright, I thought you was a gulp. Stop a minute, can't you sit you down, sit? All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come here for a pie, sir? And do forgive me if we had a little lady. What is that? What you think we have to play? From the way that people keep avoiding, no you don't. Heaven doesn't try, sir. But there's no one comes in even to inhale. Right you as a rigid like a drop of ale. Mind you, I can hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London.
that the room up there over the shop? If times are so hard, why don't you rent it out to bring in something?
Up there? Oh, no one will go near it. People think it's haunted. You see, years ago something happened up there. Something not very nice. There was a barber and his wife. And he was beautiful. A proper artist with a knife. But they transported him for life. And he was beautiful. Barker, his name was. Benjamin Barker.
Transported? What was his crime?
Foolishness. He had this wife, you see. Pretty little thing, silly little nit, had a chance for the moon on a string. Poor thing, poor thing. There were these two, you see. Wanted her like mad. One of them a judge, the other one is beetle. Having in a nudge and baby cool. Still she wouldn't budge from her needle. Too bad, your thing. So they really shipped the poor blighter off south they did, leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did she use her head, need a mirror? No, God forbid. Oh, no, but there was worse yet to come. Poor thing. Joanna, that was the baby's name. Pretty little Joanna.
Go on.
Why would you do like a good story, don't ya? The beetle calls on her opal light. Poor thing, poor thing. The judge, he tells her, is all contrite. He blames himself for her dreadful plight. She must come straight to his house tonight. Poor thing, poor thing. Of course, when she goes there, poor thing, they're having this ball all in masks. There's no one she knows there, poor dear, poor thing. She wanders tormented and drinks, poor thing. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is Judge Turpin, she asks. He was there all right, only not so contrite. She wasn't no match for such craft, you see, and everyone thought it so droll. The figured she had to be daft, you see, so all of them stood there and laughed, you see, poor soul, poor
Would no one have mercy on her?
So it is you, Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker! Todd! No! Sweeney Todd! Where is she?
So changed. God, what did they do to you down there in bloody Australia or wherever?
Where's my wife? Where's Lucy?
She poisoned herself. Arsenic from the apothecary on the corner. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen to me. Oh! No!
And my daughter?
Joanna. He's got her.
Judge Turpin?
Even he had a conscience tucked away, I suppose. A doctor like his own. You could say it was good luck for her. Almost.
15 years sweating away in a living hell on a trumped-up judge! 15 years! Dreaming that I might come home to a loving wife and child. Let them quicken their boots. Judge Turpin and the Beetle, for their hour has come.
You're going to get him? You? A bleeding little nobody of a runaway convict. Don't make me laugh.
money.
And how are you going to live, even?
I'll live. If I have to sweat in the sewers or in a plague hospital, I'll live. And I will have them.
Poor thing. You poor thing. Wait. See? It don't have to be the sewers or the plague hospital. When they come for the little girl, they hid them. But who knows, maybe the poor silly blighter will be back again someday and need them. Crack in the head, wasn't I? Times as bad as they are, I could have got 5, maybe 10 quid for him any day. He can be a barber again. Them handles is chased silver, eh?
Silver, yes, silver. These are my friends. See how they glisten. See this one shine. How he smiles in
hills of Spain to the ruins of Tibet, but not even in London have I seen such a wonder. Lady, look at me, listen, look at me, please. Oh, favor me with your glance. Ah, miss, what do you see up there in those trees? Oh, won't you give me a chance? Who would sail to Spain for all its wonders, when in Kidney's Lane lies the greatest wonder yet? Ah, miss, look at you pale and ivory skin. No, look at you looking so sad, so queer. Promise not to retreat to the darkness back of your window, not till you look down here. Look at me. Look at me.
That's the great Judge Turpin's house, that is.
And the young lady who resides there?
Her? That's Joanna, his pretty little ward. But don't you go trespassing there, young man. Not if you value your hide. Tamper there, and it's a good whipping for you. Or any other youth, with mischief on his mind. Hey, hoy, sailor boy, what it's not clean harbor. Everything ain't but golden straight. I see it is to starboard.
I was half convinced I'd wake and satisfied enough to dream. Happily I was mistaken, Joanna. I'll steal you, Joanna. I'll steal you. Joanna.
Oh dear.
Young man, if I see your face again on this or any other neighbor's street, you'll rue the day you were born. Is that plain enough speaking for you? But, sir, I swear to you, there was nothing in my heart but the most respectful suspicion of him.
Oh dear, I knew.
Heard his worship.
Friend, I have no fight with you.
Joanna, if I were to think you encouraged that young girl.
Oh, Father, I mean always to be obedient to your commands.
Dear child, how sweet you look in that light muslin gown.
I'll steal you, Joanna. I'll steal you. Do they think that walls can hide you? Even now I'm at your window. I am in the dark side. Very sweet
discover your pillow is covered with hair. Well, what's not to be there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, from now on you can wait in peace. You may never again have a worry or care. I'm truly a miracle, marvelous rare. Gentlemen, you are about to see something what rose from the dead. On the top of my head. Scarcely a month ago, gentlemen, I was suddenly struck with a rare oriental disease. Though the finest physicians in London were called, I awakened one morning amazed and appalled to discover with dread that my head was as bald as a novice's knees. I was dying of shame, till a gentleman came, an illustrious barber, Pirelli by name. He gave me a liquid as precious as gold. I rubbed it in daily like what I was told, and behold, less than 30 days old. 'Twas Pirelli's miracle elixir, that's what did the trick, sir. True, sir, true. Was it quick, sir? Did it in a tick, sir? Just like an elixir ought to do. How about a bottle, mister? Only costs a penny, guarantee. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Does Pirelli stimulate the growth, sir? You can have my oath, sir. 'Tis unique. Rub a minute, stimulate a minute. Soon you'll have to thin it once a week. Gently dab it, gets to be a habit. Soon there'll be enough, sir. Somebody can grab it. See that chap with hair like Shelley's. You can tell he's used Pirelli's.
Let me have a bottle, midnight.
What, mister, what's that bubble stick?
It's supposed to be like kiss and feels like hair.
Pirelli's miracle elixir. Anything what sticks, sir. Soon sprouts, curls, dry. Pirelli's, when they see how thick, sir, you can have your pick, sir, of the girls. See Pirelli's miracle elixir.
I blow you up, please. You're so famous, Pirelli. I wish to know who has a nerve to say my elixir is a bliss. Who says this?
I do. I am Mr. Sweeney Todd, and I have opened a bottle of Pirelli's elixir, and I say to you it is nothing but an arrant fraud concocted of piss and ink.
Pay no attention to that madman, ladies and gentlemen.
And further, I have serviced no kings. Yet I'll wager I could shave a cheek and pull a tooth with 10 times more dexterity than any street mountebank. You see these razors? I lay them against 5 pounds. You are no match for me, sir. You hear me, sir? Either accept my challenge or reveal yourself as a sham.
These are indeed fine razors. Instruments like these, once seen, cannot soon be forgotten. You wish to wager these against 5 pounds, sir?
I do.
You hear this, foolish man? Watch and see how he will regret his folly. 5 pounds, 80.
Will Beetle Bamford be the judge?
Glad as always to oblige my friends and neighbors.
Ready.
Ready.
you slip, you nick the skin, you clip the chin, you rip the goddamn pocket, and that's the touch. Don't shave a face, or even a pot, without it a smart
The 5 pounds.
Here, sir.
Mr. Todd. Strange, sir. It seems your face is known to me.
Him? That's a laugh. Him being the uncle's cousin and arrived from Birmingham only yesterday.
And yet already I have heard the name Beetle Bamford spoken with great respect.
Well, I always try my best for my neighbours. In Fleet Street, above your pie shop, ma'am?
That's it, sir.
Then, Mr. Todd, you shall surely see me there before the week is out.
You will be welcome, Beetle Bamford, and I guarantee to give you without a penny's charge the closest shave you will ever know.
Sweeney come and Sweeney dive, like a perfect machine in that hospital, taking the trap, setting it up for the beetle to snap. Sweeney coming and Sweeney then, set us on the scene, laying the trail, showing the traces, letting it lead to higher races, laying the trail, showing the traces, letting it lead to higher races, flying the road, showing the traces,
Mea maxima culpa. Mea maxima culpa. God deliver me, release me, forgive me, restrain me, pervade me. Joanna, so suddenly a woman. The light behind the window, it penetrates your calm. Joanna, the sun, I see the sun through your... No! Deliver me! Joanna, I watch you from the shadows. You sigh before your window and gaze upon the town. Your lips part, Joanna, so young and soft and beautiful. God, deliver me! Leave me, Joanna, I treasured you in innocence and loved you like a daughter. You mock me, Joanna, you tempt me with your Joanna, Joanna, I cannot keep you longer. The world is at your window. You want to fly away. You stir me, Joanna, so suddenly a woman. I cannot watch you one more day. Go! Deliver me! Go! Deliver me! Go! Deliver! Go! Oh! Joanna, I'll keep you here forever. I'll wed you on the morrow. Joanna, Joanna, the world will never touch you. I'll wed you on the morrow. As years pass, Joanna, you'll take me in my solitude, no longer as a daughter, as a woman. Joanna, Joanna, I'll hold you here forever, then you'll keep away from windows and you'll deliver me, Joanna, from this hot, red devil with your soft, white, cool, virgin thoughts.
Father.
Joanna, I trust you've not been near the window again.
Hardly, dear father, as it has been shuttered and barred these last 3 days.
How right I was to insist on such a precaution. For once again he has come, that conscienceless young sailor. 10 times has he been driven from my door, and yet... How sweet you look in that light muslin gown.
'Tis nothing but an old dress, father.
But fairer on your young form than wings on an angel. Oh, if I were to think...
Think what, dear father?
If I were to think you encouraged this young rogue...
I, a maid trained from the cradle to find in modesty and obedience the greatest of all virtues? Dear father, when have you ceased to warn me of the wickedness of men?
Venal young men of the streets with only one thought in their heads. But there are men of different and far higher breed. I have one in mind for you.
You have?
A gentleman who would shield you from all earthly cares and guide your faltering steps to the sober warmth of womanhood. A husband, a protector, and yet an ardent lover too. It is a man who through all the years has surely earned your affection.
You!
So many times have I told you I'm not a trash from the gutter hanging about my establishment.
Not just a penny, dear. Or a pie. One of them pies that give the stomach cramps to half the neighborhood. Come on, dear. Have a heart, dear.
Off with you, or you'll get a kick on the rump that'll make your teeth chatter.
Stop then. You and your fancy ass. Arms, arms for a desperate woman.
Kind of bare, isn't it? I never did like a bare room. Oh well, we'll find some nice little knickknacks.
Why doesn't the beetle come? Before the week is out, that's what he said.
And who says the week's out yet? It's only Tuesday. Easy now, hush and hush. Don't distress yourself, what's your rush? Keep your thoughts nice and lush. Wait, hush and hush. Think it through. Once it bubbles and what's to do? Watch it close, let it go. Wait, I've been thinking flowers, maybe daisies to brighten up the room. wrongs. What happened heaven knows how many years ago. Slow, love, slow. Time so fast. Now goes quickly, see. Now it's past. Soon will come. Soon will last. Wait. Don't you know, silly man, how the fun is to plan the plan. All good things come to those who can wait. Hilly flowers maybe, instead of daisies. I don't know though, what do you think?
Yes.
Hilly flowers, I'd say. Nothing like a nice gold little gillies.
Mr. Todd? Mr. Todd?
Anthony!
Oh, I have paced Fleet Street a dozen times with no success, but now the sign, in business already.
Yes.
Well, I congratulate you. And
Mrs. Lovett, sir.
pleasure, ma'am. Oh, Mr. Todd, I have so much to tell you. I have met the fairest and most loving maid that any man could dream of. And yet there are problems. She has a guardian so tyrannical that she is kept shut up from human eyes. But then, this morning, this key fell from her shuttered window. The surest sign that Joanna loves you.
Joanna?
That's her name, ma'am. And Turpin, that would be a abominable parent. A judge it seems, but as I said, a monstrous tyrant. Mr. Todd, once the judge has gone to court, I will slip into the house and plead with Joanna to fire with me tonight. Yet, when I have her, where can I take her until I have hired a coach to speed us home to Plymouth? Mr. Todd, if I could lodge her here for an hour or two.
Bring her, dear.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I have your consent, Mr. Todd.
The girl may come.
I shall be grateful for this to the grave. Now I must hurry for show the judges off to the Old Bailey. 1,000 blessings on you both. Thank you. Thank you.
Joanna! Who would have thought it? It's like... it's like fate, isn't it, to go on my back before the day is out?
For a couple of hours. Till he carries her off to the other end of it.
Oh, that sailor. Let her bring her here. And then, since you're so hot for a little, that's the throat to slit, dear. Oh, Mr. T will make a lovely home for her, you and me. The poor thing. All those years and not a scrap of motherly affection. I'll soon change all that I will. For if ever there was a maternal heart, it's mine.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. And you, bellissima signorina.
Well, how do you do, senora, I'm sure.
A little business with Mr. Todd, signor, if you will give the permission.
Look at it now. Don't look like it's had a kind word since our first never. What would you say, Santo? A nice juicy meat pie, eh? Your teeth are strong, I hope.
I'd like my £5 back, if you don't mind. It'll hold me over till your customers start coming. Then it's half your profits you'll hand over to me once a week. Unafraid. Share alike. All right, Mr. Benjamin Parker.
Why do you call me that?
You don't remember me, do you? Why should you? I was just a down and out who hired for a few weeks sweeping of hair in the sunshine. But I remember these. And you. Benjamin Barker, later transported to Botany Bay for life. So, is it a deal? Or do I run down the street from my pal, B. Beetle Bamford. You think you're smart. You fool as a boy. Tomorrow you start in my employ. You understand. You're like my fool.
His hands were quick, his fingers strong. It stung a little, but not for long. And those who thought him a simple blow would soon be considering a little sort. Concerning the weak, the friendly court, from Sweeney Todd. The demon barber flees the street. See your razor gleam, Sweeney, feel how well it fits, as it floats across the throats of hypocrites.
This is the 4th time, sir, that you have been brought before this bench. Though it is my earnest wish ever to temper justice with mercy, your persistent dedication to a life of crime is such an abomination before God and man that I have no alternative but to sentence you to hang by the neck until you are dead. Court adjourned. It is perhaps remiss of me to close the court so early, but the stench of those miserable wretches at the bar was so offensive to my nostrils, I feared my eagerness for fresher air might well impair the soundness of my judgment.
Well, sir, the adjournment is fortunate for me, for it is today we celebrate my sweet little Annie's birthday, and to have her daddy back home so soon to hug and kiss her will be her crowning joy on such a happy day.
It's a happy moment for me, too. Walk home with me, for I have news for you. In order to shield her from the evils of this world, I have decided to marry Joanna next Monday.
Ah, sir, happy news indeed.
Strange, when I offered myself to her, she showed a certain reluctance. But that's natural in a young girl. Now that she has had time for reflection, I'm sure she will greet my proposal in a more sensible frame of mind.
He means to marry me Monday. What shall I do? I'd rather die. I'll swallow the poison on Sunday. That would all do. I'll get some lie. Do such a noise. If I heard a noise, it couldn't be. He's in court today. So there was a noise. Was another noise. You must have heard that.
Kiss me.
Oh, sir.
Ah, miss.
Oh, sir. If he should marry me Monday, what will I do? I'll die of grief. 'Tis Friday, virtually Sunday. What can we do with time so brief? Behind the curtain, I think I heard a click. It was the gate. It's the gate. Who don't have a beat still? It was a wait. There's another click. It must have been that.
Kiss me.
Tonight.
Kiss me.
Tonight.
That is great. Kiss me.
I feel fine.
Not afraid
So
tonight.
I
I'll steal you. Let's feel merry on Monday. That's what you'll do.
I'm glad you
Say
said.
that.
I knew I'd be with you one day, even not knowing who you were. I was never lost, that you were called away, that you were killed in the play, or dealt to jail, tried to buy a horse, go to sea again, arrested for the kiss me.
Of course.
Kiss me.
Sure.
Kiss me.
I shall.
Kiss me.
Yes, but surely the respect that she owes me as her guardian should be sufficient to kindle a more tender emotion.
Excuse me, my lord, may I request, my lord, permission, my lord, to speak? Forgive me if I suggest, my lord, you're looking less than your best, my lord. There's powder upon your vest, my lord, and stubble upon your cheek. And ladies, my lord, are weak.
Perhaps, if she greets me cordially upon my return, I should give her a small gift.
Ladies and sensibilities, my lord, have a fragile sensibility. When a girl's emergent, probably it's urgent to defer to her gentility. My lord, personal disorder cannot be ignored, given their genteel proclivities. Meaning no offense, it happens they resents it, lays in their sensitivities, my lord.
Stop it, you say. Perhaps at times I am a little over-hasty with my warning ablutions.
Fret not, though, my lord, I know a place, my lord, a barber, my lord of skill. Must arm with a shaven face, my lord, some eau de cologne to brace, my lord, and musk to enhance the chase, my lord. You'll dazzle the girl until she bows to your every will.
That may well be so. And where is this miraculous barber?
In Fleet Street, sir.
Perhaps you may be right. Take me to him.
The name's Tom, we best outfitted till Monday.
So I can come and look.
It's been right, we best want Mary on Sunday.
Saturday, so would also do.
Tonight.
Another noise, another noise. Never mind, just a noise, just another noise. Something in the street, I was selling in the street.
We'll go to Paris on Monday.
What shall I wear? I dare
We'll ride a train.
If you will decide me on Sunday, what will I care what things like that? I do, and you might not know, because the thing is you're cool, but I got to do with them, so I didn't know that my mother didn't kiss me. Kiss me.
I know a place we can go tonight. Kiss me. We have a place we can go tonight.
Crazy man, killing a man what done you no harm, and the boy downstairs.
You recognize me from the old days. You tried to blackmail me. Half my earnings forever.
Oh. Well, that's a different matter. What a relief, dear. For a moment I thought you lost your marbles. Oh, that's blood. Not to make it come all over goose flesh, ain't it? Oh, blubber. Oh, well. Well, waste not, want not, as I always say. Now, dear, we've got to use the old noggin.
There it is, sir. Above the pie shop, sir? I see. You may leave me now. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
First there's the lad downstairs.
Send him up here.
Him too? Surely one's enough for today, dear. You shouldn't indulge yourself.
Providence is kind.
Who is it?
Judge Turpin.
Him? Him? The judge? It can't be! It can't be! What are you going to do?
Leave me, I said!
Don't worry, dear. I'm out.
Mr. Todd.
At your service, it's an honor to receive your patronage, sir.
These premises are hardly prepossessing, and yet the beadle tells me that you're the most accomplished of all the barbers in the city.
That is generous of him. You must please excuse the modesty of my establishment. It is
It's only a few days ago I set up quarters here, and a few necessaries are yet to come. Sit, sir, if you please, sir. Sit. And what may I do for you today? A stylish trimming of the hair. A soothing skin massage. You see, sir, a man infatuate with love, her ardent and eager slave. So fetch the pomade and palm a stone, and lend me a more seductive tone, a sprinkling perhaps of French cologne. But first, sir, I think a shave. The closest I ever came.
You're in a merry mood today, Mr. Todd. 'Tis your delights at catching fire from one man to the next. 'Tis true, Sir Love can still inspire the blood to pound the heartbeat higher. What more can man require than love, sir?
More than love, sir.
What, sir? Women? Ah, yes, women.
Pretty women.
Now then, my friends, now to your purpose. Patience, enjoy it. Revenge can't be taken in. Make haste, and if we wed, you'll be commended, sir. My lord.
And who may it be said is your intended, sir?
My ward, and pretty as a rosebud.
Pretty as a mother.
What was that?
Nothing, sir, nothing. Let me proceed. Pretty women. Fascinating. Sipping coffee. Dancing. Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women. Sitting in the window or standing on the stand. Something in them chills the air. Ah, pretty women, silhouetted, stay within you. Plans stay forever,
Breathing lightly.
pretty women, blowing out their candles, or coming out their hair. Even when
You had vanished.
they still are there. Ah, pretty women at their mirrors,
They're gone.
retroacting our picking weather, watching how they make a man sing through heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women, yes, pretty women, pretty women.
So Magnum carries me Sunday, everything set to be you. Don't serve me. There is indeed a higher power to warn me thus in time. Joanna elope with you. Deceiving slut. Thou unlock her up in some obscure retreat where neither you nor any other vile, corrupting youth shall ever lay eyes on her again.
Sir, I beg you.
And as for you, barber, it is all too clear what company you keep. Service them well and hold their custom, for you'll have none of mine. Mr. Todd.
Out.
Out, I said!
All this running and shouting, what is it now, dear?
They had her, and then
Sailor busted in. I saw them both running down the street and I set myself the facts on the fire for
getting. I want you bleeders. You, sir, anybody. Gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man, no, not 10 men, nor 100 can assuage me. I will have you. And I will get him back even as he loves. In the meantime, I'll practice on this honorable throat. And my Lucy lies in ashes, and I'll never see my girl again. But still, what? Wait! I'm alive at last, and I'm full of joy!
That's all very well. But all that matters now is him. What are we going to do about him?
Later, after it's dark, we'll find some secret place and bury him.
Well, of course we could do that. We don't suppose there's any relatives going to come poking about looking for him. Well, you know me. Bright ideas just pop into me head. And I keep thinking. Seems a downright shame.
Shame.
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice, plump man. What's his name? Has. No, it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Has to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. Now, seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Did you got it? Business none of that are using only pussycats and toast. Now, of course, he's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare his wife, hey!
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion.
Well,
And
if
she
that's
practical and
the
yet
old
appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I did without you all these years, I'll never know.
Think
How
about
you
it,
let me
lots of
go.
little gentlemen will soon become
As you
more
always
serious.
intend to
One
love.
day, from now, all that time.
The sound of the out there.
What's Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
And who are we to deny it here?
Oh, these are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett. And desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, one from the other.
What is that?
It's priest. Priest.
Really good.
So it's too good, at least. Then they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Poet or something like that.
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly. Not as hearty as bishop, but they're not as bland as curate either.
And good for business. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it on Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
It is full of price.
Well, there's something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well, then if you're British and loyal, you might enter Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean. No one goes and takes that wherever it's been.
It's a squire on the fire.
Pressing closer, look closer, you'll notice it's closer.
Thicker, more like vicar.
be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love.
Seven on the grave, you will not have relatives' favor.
His goes below, serving goes up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavor.
How gratifying for once to know that those above us and those down below.
Well, let's see. We've got Tinker,
Something pinker,
Taylor,
something Kayla,
Porter,
something hotter,
Butler,
something subtler.
Locksmith. Nothing but a clock.
Maybe for a lark.
Never gave the sweet if you want it cheap and you like it dark. Oh, the financier. Peak of his career.
That was pretty right.
When he drank. That was bank cashier. So, maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. This is bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now this may be a bit stringy, but then of course it's fiddle player.
That's not fiddle player. That's fiddle player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
The blow on it first.
The history of the world, my sweet.
Oh, Mr. Newman's on what doesn't tell.
It's who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd gets to sell.
But fortunately, it's all so clear that everybody gets down well with me.
Since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? With his extra?
What is that?
It's full. Finest in the shop. Oh, we have some shepherd's pie pepper with actual shepherd on top. Just begun. That politician so oily, it's served with a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try the fire, fried it's dryer.
The clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
That actor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always a right to the top. Don't come again when you have judge on the menu.
Wait through, we don't have judge yet, but would you settle for the next best thing?
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity toward the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
I wanna know, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. And we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Are your nostrils a-quiver and tingling as well at the delicate, luscious, and rosy smell? Yes, they are, I can tell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that aroma enriching the breeze is like nothing compared to its succulent sources. The glories among you will tell you, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't imagine the rapture in store. Just inside of this door, you'll sample Mrs. Lovett's meat pie, savory and sweet pies. You'll see you who eat pies, Mrs. love its meat pies, and conjure up the treat pies used to.
Nice to see you, dear. How have you been keeping? Call me Bounces Weary. Tell me, one for the gentleman here. The birdie's cheeping. Help to keep it cheery. Tell me, lovely old woman now.
Oh, that's good.
What's your pleasure, dearie? Now we come from slices. Call me Isis Leary. Tell me, none for the gentleman. I could up me prices. I'm a little leery. Business couldn't be better now.
Oh, that's good.
Knock on wood. Excuse me. Here, see to the customers. Yes, but now quick, though the trade is good.
But it's 6 o'clock.
So it's 6 o'clock.
It was due to arrive at 5:15, and it's 6 o'clock. I've been waiting all day. Should we be here by now? Pies!
Because my customers really are getting a moody and wants your pleasure, dearie. Oops, I beg your pardon. Just be anti-sneering. Don't be run for the gentleman. Don't you love the garden? Always makes me teary. Must be one of them foreigners.
Oh, that's good. That is delicious.
What's my secret? Frankly, to forgive my candor family secret. All to do with herbs. Things like being careful with your coriander. That's what makes my gravy better.
Hot pies! More hot! More pies!
Excuse me. Dear, see to the customers. What now? Quick, though the trade is
But
good.
it's here.
It's where?
Coming up the stairs.
Get rid of this lost and still pretty potters of fun be
Don't
there.
you care? Oh, that's good. That is delicious. Taste and smell such. Oh my God, what's more? That's quite good. Is this a chair fit for a king? Oh, wondrous meat and most particular. You tell me where is the receipt? Can have both there with this particular thing. I have a few minor adjustments to make. They'll take a moment. I'm for you. I have another friend.
That a pie fit for a king, a wondrous You see, ma'am, why there is no meat pie can be perfect. This is like the crust all velvet and rusty all velvet and those crepes and glaze, then those
Don't say go. One celebrate below. But wait, don't show.
Excuse me, dear, see to the customers. Won't send love.
Hear me.
My heart's on
When I
fire.
pound the floor,
When you pound the floor,
Simply show that you're ready to go. When I pound the floor,
you pound the floor, will you pound the
I just want to be sure. When I'm certain that you're in place, I'll count 3 times. 3 times. To warn you. 3 times. That says exactly more hot pies. More hot. More pies. More.
About this time, all fire in a twinkle.
little dove, my sweet dove, I feel you. Goodbye, Joanna. You're gone, and yet you're mine. I'm fine, Joanna. I'm
You just hop it or I'm booking you for the
disturbing the peace, assailing an officer.
Is there no justice in this city? Are the officers of the law as vicious and corrupted as the masters?
Nothing like a nice sit down, is there, dear, after a hard work? Mr. T, are you listening to me?
Yes, of course.
What did I say, eh?
Must be a way to judge.
Bloody old judge. Always harping on the bloody old judge. Because a nice, respectable business now. Money coming in regular. And since we're careful to pick and choose only strangers and such like what won't be missed, it's going to catch on. Oh, Mr. Todd, I'm so happy I could eat you up. I really could. You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Todd? What I dream. If the business stays as good, where I'd really like to go. In a year or so. Don't you want to know?
Yes, of course.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, yes. I do.
I've always had a dream. Ever since I was a skinny little slip of a thing, and my rich Aunt Betty used to take me to the seaside on his spring holiday. The pier. Making little castles in the sand. I can still feel my toes wiggling around in the briny. By the sea, Mr. Todd, that's the life I can't live by the sea, Mr. Todd. Oh, I know you'd love it, you and me, Mr. T. We could be alone in a house, what we don't know stone, down by the sea.
Anything you say.
That be smashing. With the sea at our gate, we'll have kindred herring, or to swum to a strait from the straits of Bering every night in the kip. When we're through our kippers, I'll be there slipping off your slippers by the sea, with the fishy splashing by the sea. Wouldn't that be smashing down by the sea? I can see us waking, the break is breaking, the seagulls walking. I can be faking, then I go walking with you. I'll walk the boats on the esplanade, have tea and scones with me, get your trade. Then I'll knit a sweater while you write a letter, unless we've got that to do.
Anything you say.
Think us love it'll be underneath our piano when it's just you and me and the English Channel in our cozy retreat, kept on it and tidy. We'll have chums over every Friday by the sea. Don't you love the weather? By the sea, we'll grow old together. By the seaside, by the beautiful sea. Oh, I can see us now in our bathing dresses. You in a nice rich navy, and me? Stripes, perhaps. It'll be so quiet that who'll come by it except a seagull? We shouldn't try it until it's legal for two. But the seaside wedding could be devised, me rumble bedding legitimized. Me eyelids and butter, I'll turn into butter the moment I'm after I do. By the sea and unless we can share our kippers with the ordinary guests from the weekend trippers, have a nice sunny suite for the guests to rest in. Now and then you can do the guesting by the sea, very nice and proper. By the sea, bring along your chocolate to the seaside. Come on, dear, give us a kiss. Oh, that was lovely. And Mr. T, you do love me just a little bit, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Then how about it? Of course, there'd have to be a little trip to St. Swithin's to legalize things, but that wouldn't be too painful, would it?
Make them pay for what they did to Lucy.
Now you listen to me, dear. It's high time you forgot their morbid fancies. Your Lucy's gone. Poor thing. It's your Nellie now. You know it's 17 years this Whitson since my poor Albert passed on. I don't see why I shouldn't be married in white. Do you?
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd, I found her! You found Joanna? That monster of a judge has locked her away in a madhouse. Where no one can reach her. In Ford's asylum. Oh, Mr. Todd, she's in there with those screeching, shivering maniacs. A madhouse? Joanna is as good as rescued. Where do you suppose all of the wig makers of London go to obtain their human hair? They get their hair from the lunatics at Bedlam. The new thing Fox asylum, why not? For the right amount will sell you the hair off any madman's head. Go to this Mr. Fogg, tell him you will pay the highest price for hair the exact shape of Joanna's, which I trust you know. Yellow. Not exact enough. We must make you a credible wig maker and quickly. There's tawny and there's golden saffron, there's flaxen and there's blonde. Repeat that. Repeat that.
Yes, Mr. Todd.
Well,
There's tawny and there's golden saffron, there's flaxen and there's blonde.
there's coarse and fine, there's straight and curly, there's strange and white, there's ash, there's pearly, there's gray, there's yellow, there's hot and ochre, and straw and apricot.
Sweeney waited too long before, but never again is for. Fortune arrived, Sweeney is sang, Sweeney was ready, and Sweeney sprang. Sweeney's problems were up and small, always over the single song. Sweeney was sharp, Sweeney was working, Sweeney began to searching. Sweeney was young and Sweeney was old, never again is Sweeney talking.
Finer textures, ashes fairer, makes it rarer, waxes rarer, gold, yes, it's cheaper, not rarer.
There's a pistol. Kill, if you must, kill.
I will kill a dozen jailers if need be to set her free.
Off with you then. One more thing, Anthony. After you have rescued Joanna and bring them back here, I will guard her while you hire the carriage for Plymouth.
We will be with you before the evening is out, Mr. Todd. And thank you, friend.
Most honorable Judge Turpin.
Most honorable.
I venture thus to write you this
Urgent.
note to warn you
That the hot-blooded young
As abducted your Lord
institution where you so wisely confined her.
hoping to earn your favor, I have persuaded the boy to lodge her here tonight at my tonsorial parlor in Fleet Street.
If you want her again in your arms, hurry after the night falls.
He will be waiting.
Your obedient, humble servant, Sweeney Todd.
A lovely Martha.
Oh,
And guess who it's for?
oh, Mum, for me?
Who would you like to know?
You're so good to me, Mum. And I think what it was like with Signor Pirelli. Seems like the good Lord sent you for me.
It's just my warm heart, dear. Room enough there for all, God's creatures.
You know, Mum, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. If there was a monster, an ogre, anything bad like what was after you, I'd rip it apart. My bare fists would.
What a sweet child.
If it was just a man,
A man, dear.
Man, what was bad? Might we learn you're all unbeknownst into his evil deeds like?
What's this? What are you talking about?
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around.
Of course not, dear. Why should it?
Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around.
What do you mean, a man?
Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays.
So they are, dear.
I'll send them howling, I don't care. I got way.
Of course you do. What a sweet, affectionate child it is.
No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing can harm you, not while I'm around.
What is this foolishness? What are you talking about?
Any things? I've been thinking and wandering about. It's him, you see. It's Mr. Todd. I know you fancy him, but men ain't like women. They ain't like what you can trust. As I've lived and learned. Not to worry, not to worry. I may not be smart, but I ain't dumb. I can do it, put me to it, show me something I can overcome. Not to worry, Mum. Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need you, I will never hide a thing from you. Like some.
Now, Toby, dear, haven't we had enough foolish chatter? Let's just sit nice and quiet for a bit. I know what Toby deserves. A nice bonbon. Here.
That's Signor Pirelli's purse.
Was that, dear?
That proves it, what I've been thinking. That's his purse.
Silly boy, that's just a silly something Mr. T gave me.
Mr. Todd gave it to you? How did he get it? How did he get it?
Told you, dear. In the pawn shop, dear. Come on now. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, darling, not while I'm around.
You don't understand. 2 quid was in it, 2 or 3. The governor giving up his purse with 2 quid in it? Not for a minute, don't you see? It was in Mr. Todd's parlor that the governor disappeared.
Boys and fancies, what will we think of next? Here, dear, sit you by your Aunt Nellie like a good boy and look at your lovely muffler. How long it's going to keep you when the day is drawing. And it's so becoming on you.
Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around.
You know, dear, it's the strangest thing you're coming to chat with me right now, of all moments. Because as I was sitting here with my needles, I was thinking, what a good boy Toby is. So hardworking, so obedient. And I thought, know how you've always fancied coming into the bakehouse with me to help make the pies?
Yes, ma'am, indeed, yet.
Well, how about it?
You mean it? I can help make them and bake them?
No time like the present, is there?
Whew! Quite a stink, ain't there?
Some steps go down to the old cellars and the whips come up low. God knows what's down there. So moldy and dark. And there's always a couple of rats going home to Jesus. And you know the secret, what makes the meat pie so sweet and tender? 3 times. You must put the meat through the grinder 3 times.
3 times, eh?
That's it, my boy. Smoothly, smoothly.
Me making pies all on my own. Phew. Where you going, Mum?
Back in a moment, dear.
Sweet Molly Plunkett lay in the grass, turned her eyes heavenward sighing. I am a lass who, alas, loves a lad who, alas, has a lass in Canterbury. 'Tis a row-dow, diddle-dow day, 'tis a row-dow, diddle-dow day.
Little Benefit. Welcome. I didn't know you was a music lover, too.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Lovett. Sweet Molly Plunkett saw her life pass, flew down the city road crying, I am a lass who, alas, loves a lad who, alas, has a lass in Canterbury. 'Tis a row-dow, diddle-dow day, 'tis a row-dow, diddle-dow day. Well, now, I hope you have a few moments, for I'm here today on official business.
Official?
That's right, madam. You see, there's been complaints
Complaints?
about the stink from your chimney, ma'am. At night, they say, it is something foul. Now, health regulations being my duty, I'm afraid you'll have to let me take a look.
At the bakehouse?
That's right, ma'am.
But it's locked. And I don't have the key. Mr. Todd, he's got the key. And he's not here right now.
When will he be back?
Couldn't say, I'm sure.
If one bell rings in the tower of Bray, ding dong, your true love will stay. Ding dong, one bell today in the tower of Bray. Ding dong.
One bell today in the tower.
What's that?
Oh, that's just my boy, the lad that helps me with the pies.
Well, surely he's in the bakehouse then, isn't he?
Well, yes, of course. But he's, well, simple in the head. Last week he ran off, and we found him 2 days later down by the embankment, half-starved, poor thing. So ever since, we locks him in for his own security.
Then we'll just have to wait for Mr. Todd, won't we?
But if 2 bells ring in the tower of Bray, ding dong,
Ding dong,
true love stray.
ding dong,
Ding dong,
2 bells today in the tower of Bray. Ding dong.
ding dong. If 3 bells ring in the tower of Bray.
Yes, of course, Mr. Todd's gone to whopping. Won't be back for hours. And he'll be ever so sorry to have missed you. Why, just the other day he was saying if only the beetle would grace my tonsorial parlor, I'd give him a most stylish haircut, a daintiest shave, all for nothing. So why don't you drop back some other time and take advantage of his offer?
Well, that's not friendly of him. If 4 bells ring in the tower of Bray.
Just how many bells are there?
12. Ding dong.
Back already? Look who's here, Mr. Todd, on some foolish complaint about the bakehouse or something. He wants the key. I told him you had it. But there's no rush, is there, sir? Why don't you let Mr. Todd fix you up nice and pretty? There'll be plenty of time for the bakehouse later.
Tell me, Mr. Todd, do you pomade the hair? I dearly love a pomaded head.
Pomade, of course. And a nice facial rub with bay rum, too, all for free.
Well, sir, I take that very kindly.
I am, sir, entirely at your disposal.
And you roll the boat to this, and who can see how the boat
coming. I have arranged it.
You worrying about the bloody touch at a time like this? Come on!
Mr. Fogg, I agree it would be to our mutual interest to come to some arrangement in regard to my poor children's hair. Children? We are one happy family here, sir, and all my patients are my children, to be corrected when they're naughty and rewarded with a sweetie when they're good. But to our business. Here is a charming yellow, a little dull in tone perhaps, but you can soon restore its natural gleam. Now here, fine texture for a man, and as you must know, sir, there is always a discount on the hair of a male.
That one has hair the shade I see.
Poor child, she needs so much correction. She sings all day and night and leaves the other inmates sleepless. Come, child, smile for the gentleman, and you shall have a sweetie. Now, where shall I cut?
Joanna! Stop! Mr. Fogg, you're on fire!
Fire, and I will stop.
I cannot shoot!
City on fire, rats in the grass, and the lunatics yelling in the streets. It's the end of the world, yes, city on fire! Hunchbacks dancing straight to the ground, and the whirring of giant wings. Watch out, look, bluffing at the moonlight thing. Black rain falling on the city on fire. City on fire! City on fire!
Will we be married on Sunday? That's what you promised, married on Sunday. That was last August. Kiss me.
There, look, fire, the champions race, black rose, city on fire, city on fire, city on fire.
Nothing's gonna fall. No fall on the road. But are you hiding? No harm you, darling.
Nothing to be afraid of. Why?
But on the road. Baby, darling, everywhere. Now one
City on fire, rats in the streets, and the lunatics yelling at the moon. It's the end of the world, yes.
Beetle, Beetle, novel and hiding, I saw you. Are you in there still, Beetle? Beetle, get her and watch it. She's a wicked one. She'll deceive you with her fancy arms and her fancy hair and her mischief. Let us look. Where are you, Beetle? Beetle.
Rats in the streets, and the lunatics yelling at the moon. It's the end of the world, and city on fire. Hunchbacks dancing straight to the ground, and the streets of giant wings. Watch out, look, fire, the champions race, black rose, city on the
Mr. Todd,
No one here. Where is this Mr. Todd?
no matter. I'll be back in a moment, for I trust him as I trust my right arm. Now, you wait here for him, and I will return with the coach in less than half an hour.
But they're looking for us still. What if they trace us here? Oh, Anthony, please let me come with you.
No, there is no safety for you on the streets.
But dressed in these sailor's clothes, who is to know it is I?
No, the risk is too great. Oh, miss, look at me, miss. Oh, look at me, please. Oh, favor me with your glance. Oh, miss, soon will be gone, and sailing the seas, and happily left in France. And we'll sail the world and see its wonders, from the pearls of Spain to the rubies of Tibet, and then on someday. And I'll be back before those lips have time to lose that smile.
Someone calling the Beetle. I knew it.
below, Your Honor, with my neighbor, Mrs. Lovell. Thank heaven the sailor did not molest her. Thank heaven, too, she has seen the error of her ways. She has? Oh, yes. She has learned your lesson. She speaks only of you, longing for forgiveness.
And she shall have it. Pretty women.
Pretty women, yes.
Quickly, sir, a smash of main rock.
Sit, sir, sit.
Joanna, Joanna.
Pretty women.
Hurry, man.
Pretty women are all.
You're in merry mood again today, brother.
Women.
What will you call
Pretty women. Blowing out their candles or coming out their These women, they still are there.
How seldom it is one meets a fellow spirit.
With fellow tastes, in women at least.
What's that?
No doubt the years have changed me. But then I suppose the face of a father, the face of a prisoner in the dock, is hardly memorable.
Benjamin Barker! Benjamin Barker!
Rest now, my friends. Rest now forever. Sleep now the untroubled sleep of the angels. You! What are you doing here?
Excuse me, sir. I saw the father sign something to ask for a shave.
When did you come in?
Please, sir, I beg of you, whatever I have seen, no man shall ever know, I swear it.
A shave, eh? At your service.
Please, sir.
Whatever you have seen, your cheek is as much in need of a razor as it was before. Sit. Sir, sit!
God in heaven, no!
Lift your razor high, sweetie, hear it singing, yes. Sing it in the rosy skin of righteousness.
Still, can it be? How are demons in hell come to torment me?
Why did you scream? Does the judge still live?
No, don't touch her!
What are you talking about? It's just a meddling old beggar. Oh, no. Oh, God! You live. From the moment I walked into your shop, you knew my Lucy lived.
I was only thinking of you.
Lucy.
Your Lucy. A crazy hag, picking bones and rotten spots out of the ash cans. Would you have wanted to know that was all that was left of her?
You lied to me.
No, not lied at all. No, I never lied. Said you took a poison. She did never said that she died. One thing, she did when it could be in my head. She never once was just lying there in bed. She never been open to wound up in bed and instead. For things that you should think she was dead. Yes, I lied, 'cause I love you. I mean, twice the white she was. I love you. That's the
You're a bloody wonder, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. As you said repeatedly, his little pointed dwelling on the past. Go from here, my love. Not a thing to fear, my love. What's dead is dead. The history of the world, my pet.
Mr. Todd, Mr. Todd,
Is learn forgiveness and try to forget.
the devil become people. Mr. Todd.
And life is fully alive, my dear. So let's keep living it. Just keep living it. Really living it. was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive.
No. Bake me a pie to light my eye, and I will sigh if the crust be hard. Mr. Todd? It's the old woman. You've harmed her too, have you? You shouldn't, you know. You shouldn't harm nobody. Razor, razor, got to get up, kitten. Watch me grind my corn. Pat 'em and prick 'em, mark 'em with a bee, put 'em in the oven for baby and me. You pardon me. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not enter here. Your mistress don't let no one enter here. See, there's work to be done. So much work. 3 times. That's the secret. 3 times. Through the grinder for them to be tender and juicy. 3 times through the grinder. Smoothly, smoothly. Smooth. The tale of SWEENEY Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few had trod, did SWEENEY Todd, the demon lover of Fleet Street. He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients beyond renown. What if none of their souls were saved? They went to their making impeccably shaved. My SWEENEY Todd, the demon lover of Fleet Street.